QAL, WQAL HD1, Cleveland. Q104. Your music, your station. Q104.
Q104, it's your music, your station, your morning show. It's 8:07. Good morning on this Tuesday, October 19th. Alan Fee right here. There's Rebecca Wild.
Good morning.
Glenn the Funny Song Man.
Good morning.
Producer Nick is working the phones, 216-578-0104. Your emails mornings at Q104.com. You can text us. We're at 71041, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website is Q104.com. Partly cloudy today, 57. Tonight's low 43. Upper 50s to low 60s for the rest of the week. Right now 45 and sunshine in downtown Cleveland. Rebecca Wild's final day on the show is coming up a week from this Friday, October 29th. As she gets set to travel the world. You're leaving in March, you say?
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Any particular destination?
All over. I mean, I've got Guam on the list, Estonia.
Sri Lanka? You going to go there?
Probably not.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
Okay.
There's even places here in the U.S. I'm going to travel first.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, we are trying to find your replacement, hopefully before you leave, and we've been trying different people out on the air. Our next applicant here for the on-air tryout and on-air interview is Dominique Moceanu. Am I saying that right?
You are. What up, Northeast Ohio?
Good morning.
Cyberspace?
What up?
As we peruse your resume, it says you won a gold medal at the 1996 Olympics.
Yeah,
Just a gold
I did
medal?
that not that long ago, so...
Just the one gold medal? Is that all?
yeah, just one.
So only one. How come not two?
Well, I tried.
I
Lack
got
of
a parade
determination?
from a Olympic one time. Does that count for anything?
Sure. Well, Dominique, so you obviously had a great Olympic experience, and you live here in Cleveland now. You're married. You've got a couple of beautiful young children. And what else is going on in your life?
Well, many things. I'm involved in many local charities that I'm passionate about. I'm a spokeswoman for Wigs for Kids, and I'm actually doing a diabetes promenade event this weekend that's kind of loosely based on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, wow.
So it's a fundraiser for the Diabetes Association of Greater Cleveland. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also co-authoring a children's book series that Disney Hyperion is set to release in 2012. It's a gymnastics book series for middle graders, and it's really exciting. It's something I've always wanted to do, and having children now, it's just so exciting to be able to share that with them as they get older and put a mark in history.
So basically, You're too busy to replace Rebecca?
Yeah, that's a lot of
Never
things.
too busy. I believe more you can be a Renaissance woman.
That's okay. I don't do anything anyway.
So now, why do you want to take on this job and work here on the morning show?
Well, I certainly believe I can bring a unique perspective to the show, and I have many experiences to draw from. I was born in Hollywood, California. I'm the daughter of two immigrant parents who fled communist Romania. I won an Olympic gold medal at 14. I've traveled the globe. I've met celebrities, good and bad, and now I'm a Cleveland mom. So all these experiences can be very unique to bring to the show.
Excellent.
So now, Dominique, your family has a history of fleeing. Would you ever flee this show?
Unlike LeBron James, I'm keeping my talents right here in Cleveland, Ohio.
There you go.
So now, out of all the things that you've done, what's been the most rewarding? I would assume being a parent.
Absolutely. Motherhood is the most rewarding job, and it's my absolute most important job. To sculpt and shape a human being's life is absolutely wonderful, and I want them to be good citizens one day, so I take that job very seriously. But what's really important is I take my job as a role model very seriously as well, and what I like to do is be a mentor to those that look up to me and for guidance and any assistance with any of their thoughts. And some of the girls come up to me in the gym and they just confide in me. And I think that's something with my status that has allowed me to help others. And I'm very passionate about helping others, whether it's kids or young adults or anyone that's going through a tough time. I really like to do that.
And let's face it, we have a shortage of true role models out there.
Sure do.
Sure. Yeah, it makes me think that maybe you won't fit into this show. You said you're too responsible. And,
Too nice.
Oh, wait a second. I'm an Olympic gold medalist, not a nun.
Well, now, are you going to come in here and flash your gold medal around just to show that you're boss?
She better.
Maybe I'll put it on you a few times.
There you go.
He won't be able to handle it.
Go back to the sculpting and molding. Maybe we
Yes.
could use you on this show. What do you think?
Sure, why not? I believe that Rebecca is irreplaceable. We all know she has loyal fan base, and she's been here for 10 years. So I'm not here to replace Rebecca in the sense that I need to be like her. I'm going to be Dominique and bring something new and bring hopefully a national and international spotlight to Cleveland through my loyal fan base, worldwide and nationally.
Awesome. So what would you want to talk about on the show? On this show, what would you come in the morning, your first day of work, and you're like, this is what I want to talk about?
I'll talk about anything from lighthearted things like Kim Kardashian's silver-plated barankarang card. I'll talk about heavier, serious topics like loss of a parent or weight loss. I mean, believe it or not, I've fluctuated in weight more than most people in their lives, and people probably think you're an Olympic gold medalist. Like, how do you know anything about weight loss? But I do. I've struggled with it on and off, and it's a topic that I can relate to.
And when you think of all the things that we have to deal with young girls right now, anorexia, bulimia is still at the forefront. So I think something like that's very important.
Absolutely.
Dominique, I couldn't help but notice when you said fluctuating weight, you were staring right at me.
You don't fluctuate, though. That's the thing.
This is about her.
I know. I kid.
All right, we're going to take a break. Do you have questions for Dominique? She could be the next morning show co-host right here on this radio station. What do you think? What are your questions for her? 216-578-0104.
Route 2 westbound at Route 615, you've got a broken down Route 2 at Psalm Center, slowing down. Outbound East Shoreway at East 152nd, an accident. Inbound East Shoreway before Eddy Road, a broken down. Slow from there up through Dead Man's Curve. Accident 40 eastbound at Grayton Road involving a semi. 40 eastbound also slow Broadway to Warrensville Center. 271 northbound backs Route 8 to 480. 77 northbound slow 82 to Pleasant Valley. 482 East 9. And 90 eastbound West 65th to the Interbelt North Ramp. This traffic report brought to you by AAA. It's discounts on advanced purchase tickets to your favorite theme parks and attractions. That's my AAA. Already a member, don't forget to renew. Not a member, make it your AAA by joining at AAA.com or at any nearby office. I'm Libby Rhodes on Continuous Traffic Watch on Q104.
19 Action News First Alert Weather.
Brought to you this hour by the Original Mattress Factory.
Partly cloudy and cool on this Tuesday. Well, up to 57 for the high. Tonight, partly cloudy. We're down to 43 for the overnight low, but inland areas will get down into the upper 30s. Tomorrow, your Wednesday, partly cloudy and milder, the high 64.
Right now, it's 45 and sunshine in downtown Cleveland. Dominique Moceanu is here. Do you get bothered when we always call you the 1996 gold medal winner?
No, not at all. Gymnastics is what I do. It's not who I am. But a lot of people still remember me as that 14-year-old, 77-pound little gymnast. But, now I want to try new things. And I think this is an opportunity for those individuals who have always wanted to take a chance on something and do it well and succeed at it. And this is what I'm trying to do.
But in looking at you right now, I still look at you as 14 years old and 77 pounds, by
well,
the way.
let's change that perception.
Especially if she's a mom of 2 kids
I
right
know.
now.
She's so cute and tiny, though.
Glenn, can we not bring up her age or her weight?
I know. Well, she did it first.
seriously.
I got the pass.
Well, you let her do that. It's an interview. You can't ask
Got
that.
it. Got it.
All right. Rob, you're in Akron. It's your music, your station, your morning show. Do you have a question for your potential co-host?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Hey, Dominique, these guys ought to hire you on the spot. You are a unique individual, and you happen to live here in the Cleveland area. You have a great background. They should just forget about all the other applicants and just hire you on the spot.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. But, my celebrity can only help me get in the door. I got to keep the door open.
That's right. You got to prove yourself every day.
Right on. Very
Rob,
true.
Thank you.
Rob, do you have a question?
Yes, I do. At some point in time, Dominique, you were just some little snot-nosed kid signing up for gymnastics like, 1,000 other little kids. I was curious, when did you realize you could become a world-class athlete and just rise above your peers? And when you realized you had that potential, what did you have to do mentally or physically to get you to that next level?
I realized probably in my first interview that I ever did, when I was 9 years old, the local news came out in Tampa, Florida, and they said I was an Olympic hopeful, and I thought that was it. Oh my gosh, someone's giving me some attention on my gymnastics. And my coach has always told my parents that I had a special gift. But from that moment on, when the news said, okay, you're an Olympic hopeful, I really made a decision at that point that I was going to do everything in my power to succeed at that goal. And my parents made the ultimate sacrifice. They moved to Houston, Texas, so I can be trained by legendary coaches so that I could go to the Olympics one day in 1996, and I just made the age limit then.
Wow.
So I squeezed in. On the last Olympics, you could be 14, turning 15.
Good for you.
Very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Did your gold medal weigh more than you at that time?
Probably.
I can't believe, I can't imagine being 9 years old and thinking to myself, oh, I'm going to be an
Yeah,
Olympian.
how do you have those thoughts?
I want to play with Tinker Toys.
I know.
I didn't play with Barbies much, put it that way.
All right. Hey, Rob, thanks for the call, man.
Hey, one more question. So you were one of these underage Chinese athletes that was sneaking their way into the Olympics.
I wasn't an underage. Are you talking about the Chinese women that were in Beijing?
Did you run across that when you were competing? With
No, I didn't.
Other athletes from other countries that you guys suspected were underage and ineligible. Did that come up when you were competing against the other athletes?
Actually, not really as much as it was a big deal in the 2008 Beijing Olympics. I think it was just a lot of attention was drawn to it at that Olympics because of political reasons and things like that. And yes, they look young, but it's a communist country, and you can never prove that stuff with their documents. We can only go out there and perform and compete to our best ability and let the best person win.
Rob, just to clarify, she's not trying out for the Q104 gymnastics team. You do know that, right?
It doesn't exist.
Right.
Never will.
Maybe you have a softball team she wants to join. Who knows?
There we go. Hey, thanks for the call, man. All right, do you have a question for Dominique Moceanu? Call us, 216-578-0104.
That's not necessarily Olympic.
Yeah, exactly. All right, it's 8:21 now, Q104. 8:25, Wild and Fee here talking to Dominique Moceanu. She's trying out for Rebecca's job. Rebecca is leaving a week from this Friday. What are your 3 favorite TV shows?
Well, the traditional ones, Dancing with the Stars, Glee. I watch documentaries, but I also like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Dancing with the Stars last night. Did you watch?
I did.
Brandy moved ahead of Jennifer Grey. Brandy put baby in a corner.
It's just one show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because I picked her at the start of the season.
know.
By the way, real quick, I do have to interject that coming up in Celebrities Uncensored, there is a nasty rumor going around about Jennifer Grey and what the other stars think.
Because she's kind of been coasting at the top, and Brandy moved ahead of her last night. Who do you think is going to win at this point?
At this point, I think Brandy has a very good shot. I still think Jennifer Grey, if she can control her temper and,
Audrina, though, is really doing well still as well.
I think she's like a dark horse. I think Audrina might sneak up there with her fan base, and it's all about the 13-year-old girls calling in and voting.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
and I think she's even changing the mind of some of us older people who didn't really know her or necessarily like her at first, but now we're seing a different side of her and kind of going, oh, she's not so bad.
She's cute.
Yeah,
She's
she
cute.
is.
She's pretty. She's has a great body.
She's got a weird boob. Did you see her
Yeah.
one boob last night?
Yeah.
Did you
She's
see
got
it?
a weird, dent in it or
Dent
something.
in it. I saw that.
Yeah, you can't have a dent.
Can you really
Yes,
have a
you
dented
can.
boob?
She had
really?
a dent.
Look
She's
at the
gotta go to
rest
the-
of her. She's gorgeous.
The rest of her's fine, but she was
Whatever.
dented a little bit. So I have a question. So, when you and Mary Lou Retton, Kathy Rigby all get together at the Starbucks, what do, because I'm assuming that all gymnastics people just hang out together. What do you talk about besides gymnastics?
Well, anything from family to gossip that's going on to little stories here and there or world championships or, oh, did you hear what happened to this person or that person? But they were like 20 years before my time, so I don't really hang out with them that much.
Shannon Miller?
Have you ever discussed with your fellow gymnasts that maybe one of you could be on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, yes, I was actually, I made it to the last cut. I went from the 60 to the 30, and from the 30 to the finalists, I got cut. So I almost made the show.
Oh, man.
No kidding.
How
That
about
would have been
that?
cool.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
See that? Now, if you got the job here, you can make us really famous. and stuff.
Seriously, talk about the international press.
How about that, huh? All right, so last night, we're all in unison here. We believe that Bristol Palin's next to go. Is that what you think?
I think so. It's time, and unfortunately, I kind of rooted for her because she was the underdog in the beginning. I just wanted her to do well because I've been the underdog before, and I've also been on top before. But she made mistakes, and it's time. She's had her 5 minutes.
Yeah, Bruno beat her down last night.
I think what happened is you really tried to perform and it worked, but the technique went down the Swanee. You lost timing many times. It wasn't sharp enough. I think you have to combine the two. Now, if you stay in the competition, you know how to project, but don't lose the technique.
What about Florence Henderson last night? What'd you think of her making out with Greg Brady?
It's a little too much for my eyes to see.
Yeah, she wanted a piece of him, though.
Well, Barry Williams, always had a crush on me on the Brady Bunch. I'm not going to confirm, nor will I deny any kind of relationship.
See that? They've had each other. There's no doubt about that. But it really comes down to Florence is probably going to stay, right?
Yeah, she needs to.
I would think so.
She needs to. They need the old vote.
And I hate to say this, but she did dance way over Bristol's talent.
Yeah. What about Chunky Disney Kid?
I love him.
Isn't he flying under the radar a little bit?
I love him.
But last night he looked like Isaac from the Love Boat last night. He didn't look like Bosley.
I couldn't figure it out. It was either that or the kid from Sanford and Son, Lamont.
I thought that would have been perfect.
He is young Lamont.
He totally looked like Lamont.
Can a young Lamont really win this competition?
You bet,
really?
Pop.
Why not?
That would be absolutely hilarious if he came out there and danced to this.
See, that would have been funny.
That's very funny.
All right. Well, things are getting pretty nasty on Dancing with the Stars. Even some of the competitors are launching campaigns against each other.
Forget what Florence Henderson did last night on Dancing with the Stars. Did you see her routine last week? She's old. And she was getting it on with young Corky Ballas like a rumba dancing dog in heat. This behavior will not stand. So tonight, vote for that little fat kid. He's about as sexy as my grandma's mustache, so you know he's safe.
I am that little fat kid, and I approve this message.
It's your music, your station.
This is a very impressive operation. We just don't know what it means.
On Q104.
Q104, it's 8:40. Dominique Moceanu is here. Yes, she is the 1996 gold medal winner. She's trying out for Rebecca's job. Some people are saying, is this for real? Is she really trying out to be on your show? You're serious about this, right?
Absolutely. This is important to me. I've never ventured out and done different things outside of gymnastics. It's always going to be a part of my life. I'm very passionate about it, but I want to evolve. There's nothing wrong with evolving and trying new things and doing things that you've never done before. And 5 years ago, if you would have asked me, that I'd be auditioning for this job, I would have said you're going bananas. But I'm here today, and you know what? That's the unpredictability about life.
That's
Absolutely.
right. Very true.
Now, we don't pass out medals on this show, right?
I'll give you mine for a while.
Very good. All right, it's your music, your station, your morning show. We're giving you a chance to ask interview questions. Cookie is in Brook Park. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
I say hi to her. She's awesome. She sounds real. She sounds like a true Clevelander, and a lot of heart. And I love that Romanian, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Again, I think she's doing a nice job. She's very professional, and obviously she's internationally known. She's the most famous person in the room, and she's the funniest person in the room, which is kind of throwing us off. In fact, I'm worried that Skippy's listening, thinking she could do the show by herself.
I dispute that true Clevelander thing, because she actually won. She won the gold medal.
Yes.
That's unlike anybody else in Cleveland. Our sports teams don't win, but she actually won.
Exactly.
It's really
That
weird.
would be cool to have you guys having the only winner in Cleveland.
Yeah.
The only champion in Cleveland is on this show.
I can see it now. She's going to come in every morning. There's going to be, again, we fight on this show. I mean, come on. There's a lot of different personalities. We talk about a lot of controversial things. I get to see you throwing that gold medal around, and I'm concerned about it.
Yeah, no matter what happens. Yeah, but I have a gold medal.
Yeah. All right, you have a question for Dominique? Call us 216-578-0104. It's 8:42 at Q104. Q104. It's 8:45. Dominique Moceanu is here trying out for the opening that we have here at the Q104 morning show. Ryan, you've been watching the Twitter and the text all morning.
Yeah, we got a ton of text rolling in. Everybody loves her. I mean, it's saying the best we've had. Hire her right now.
Excellent.
It's great.
Very cool.
How cool is it? Now, you put us on your website. Is that right?
I did.
All right, so you're making us famous, sir.
Oh, good. We need it.
Yeah. Kelly in Cleveland, you had a question?
Yes, I think that Dominique sounds like the sweetest, nicest person. And I'm wondering if her position as a role model will keep her from answering things the way she really feels. If she feels like it'll always have to be a nice political answer.
Good question.
That is a good question. I'm real and honest. I'm one of the most outspoken gymnasts out there, and my life has been an open book since I've been 13, so I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in.
Now, I saw you on Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel, and you gave gymnastics a beatdown on that show.
Not the sport. It's never been the sport, because I love the sport dearly, and I know how it can shape the individual's lives and give them confidence and self-esteem. It's basically the coaches and the adults that are manipulating the children and not treating them well is what I have a problem with. I question their methods and their methodology, because I had some of the worst coaching experiences, and I can draw from those experiences and talk about them.
Okay, how are you going to handle it when the boys try to get every little bit of your personal life out of you?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not afraid to talk about shaking the sheets and doing some rumpy pumpy.
Shaking the sheets.
Oh, really? Well, the gloves are off.
Thank you for opening the door.
Okay. Rebecca, go grab a cup of coffee if you need to. There's time here.
Take the next hour
I don't
off.
need to be here anymore.
So,
I can quit right now if you want me to.
Dominique, as a gymnast,
I know where you're going.
Your husband, Mike, a very nice young man.
Another gymnast.
Sure. Do you guys role play as gymnasts in the bedroom?
Well, let's put it this way. One gymnast plus two gymnasts equals some good gymnastics Kama Sutra.
Wow.
Oh, all right. Big words.
All right.
Has your husband ever scored a perfect 10?
Absolutely. Stuck the landing.
That's funny.
Well, look here. There's another phone call. This is a case of be careful what you wish for, I think. Curtis in Painesville. Hi.
Well, I think she just answered my question. I was going to ask whether or not she was going to bring the hotness that Bridget brought, but I guess so.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Conversational topics are all on the table. Excellent.
Yep. Well, earlier we were talking about mother-in-laws. How do you feel about your mother-in-law?
I'm very fortunate and very lucky. I have a great mother-in-law. I couldn't ask for anything better.
You divorced your parents.
Emancipated.
Emancipated.
What does that mean?
Legally, I became an adult at 17 based on the court documents. Mm-hmm. Basically, so I could have be in charge of my financial future.
How about that, huh? She's strong. You see, I keep putting us into that situation. Will she ever emancipate us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She might.
Yeah.
She might emasculate you.
Yeah. Erica in Eastlake, you're on Q104. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say that at first, I was kind of a little bit thrown off about having celebrities being DJs, especially when the girl from Biggest Loser was on. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Driving here into work, I realized that, you know what? When I was in 6th grade, that was back in '96, and Dominique, you were my role model. I signed up for gymnastics because of you. I think you are a wonderful role model, and it would be a pleasure if you were the next DJ.
Oh, that's awesome! Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Well, now I've got to ask the hard-hitting interview questions. Forgive me for not going all sunshine and lollipops here. She was a role model. How did you go on in life here? What did you end up doing?
Well, I work in the optical field. It's kind of different, but you know what? She brought me so much self-esteem. I was bullied when I was in middle school, but you know what? I just thought, you know what? Who cares?
Good for
That's
you.
awesome.
How about that?
That's got to make you feel good, huh, Dominique?
Oh, yes. When I hear those stories, it's just so heartwarming to know that I've had an impact on a life. I mean, that's so powerful. Mm-hmm. And when people call in and tell me that, it's just reaffirming the things that I was doing were correct. And I really appreciate it.
Good for you.
Yeah, now if you can have an impact on our ratings, I mean, that'd be even better.
That'd be nice.
Just keep them straight. You'll be fine.
See, again, here's my problem with Dominique. Again, she's won gold medals. She's been an inspiration to many. She represents the Romanian people and the American people coming together. And obviously there, this poor girl was bullied. I'm thinking the biggest thing Glenn and I have done is give away tickets to the circus.
That's it. That's it.
You know what I mean?
You know?
We've changed a life. We sent some kid to go see dancing elephants.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. You know what I mean? All right, it's 8:51. Celebrities Uncensored is next. Q104. Q104, it's 9:12. Dominique Moceanu is here trying out for Rebecca's job. Mm-hmm. Rebecca's leaving us a week from Friday, and Dominique, the 1996 gold medalist, Clevelander, is here trying out for the job. Do you feel comfortable in here?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Good.
She seems very comfortable.
Yeah.
She does. Your perfume that you're wearing,
Very nice, isn't it?
What is that?
Angel.
I thought that's what it was.
It's yummy.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Is that bad that it's working on me and not the guys?
Hey,
Hey.
I'll take anything.
Oh, she's easy too. I like her.
No, not that way.
Okay, random question
Yes.
for Dominique Moceanu. What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a gold SUV Benz.
Of course it's gold.
And of course, it depends.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So just to recap here, she's the most accomplished person. She's the funniest person in the room.
Uh-huh.
And
Smart.
the richest person in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Rebecca, random question.
Oh, God, throw it on the spot. Your favorite restaurant in town?
Sushi Rock in Beechwood.
All right.
Oh.
Favorite food?
Nice.
Favorite food? Sushi. Yes.
You're already making points with Alan.
Oh, we love sushi.
Yeah.
Favorite radio station?
Q104.
Just going to throw that like for a week. Yeah.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? Gosh, so many to choose from. I'm really into Lady Gaga lately, and I love Alejandro.
Yes. Did you go see her when she was here?
I wish. No, I didn't.
Well, she's coming back in April.
Woohoo.
Are you
have to make
applying
the
for
time.
this job just to go to the April 1st show at the Q?
No.
Last concert you attended?
Maybe Eminem.
Ooh, that
I
must
took
have
my
been a good
husband
one.
there.
How about that? What do you do for fun?
Well, real fun when I have limited time for it. Catch up on reality TV with my husband. I watch Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and we love to eat. I love food as much as men love sex. So,
Oh, yeah.
Do you like to cook then?
I like to cook. I don't have as much time with the little ones, but I do love to cook.
Yeah.
I love food.
You have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. Has that affected your love life in any way?
Yes, I'm guilty of it. Carmen comes into our room, my 2-year-old, in the middle of the night, and
But
forget
not in
it.
the middle of...
No.
No, almost one time, but no.
You get an education quick that way.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Most prized possession in your house other than your gold medal?
My children and my husband.
Yeah, it's nice.
Favorite cocktail?
Beer. Not cocktail, but I'm a beer girl.
All right.
girl.
Are you going anywhere for Beer Week this week?
I wish. I have 2 little ones, and I don't have parents in town, and my husband's parents are 4 hours away, so
They
it's
have
really
these
tough to
things
get
called
care.
babysitters.
Yes, trust me, I tried. 4 of them canceled on me last week, and I could not get care. So
that's
it gets
rough.
tough sometimes,
Yeah.
but we have to plan it way in advance if we
Right
do go
on.
anywhere.
All right, Dominique Moceanu, your closing comments before we let you go here this morning. Why do you want to replace Rebecca Wild here at Q104?
Like I mentioned before, I certainly believe that I have a unique perspective I can bring to the show. I really want to highlight this great city of Cleveland and bring a national and perhaps international spotlight to it and show everyone that Cleveland is a great and endearing city to live in. And I live here because I choose to live here.
Right on.
How about
Good for
that?
you. That's
Dominique
awesome.
Moceanu
I
right
love
there.
it.
Very nice.
All right, thanks, Dominique.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Our people will call you.
People will call your people.
It's 9:15, Q104.
WQAL HD1 Cleveland 104. Your music, your station.
104.